So I was at a bookstore yesterday, and I decided to pick up one of the books from Michio Kaku, who's a well-renowned physicist, for those of you who don't know. And the book I picked up was Physics of the Impossible. So I was skimming through that book, and one of the things I noticed he touched on was force fields. He kind of started to go into science fiction a little bit, talking about Star Wars or Star Trek. I always get those two confused. I can't remember what specifically he was talking about, which one he was talking about. But anyways, he was just talking about the basic concept of a force field is that it's some field around an object, whether it be a spaceship, around your planet, and this field is invisible, and essentially it's impenetrable to anything, whether it be a rocket or meteorite or anything. Nothing can penetrate this shield that's surrounding you, like I said, your ship or your planet or whatever it may be. From there, he went on to say that some physicists believe that something like that would be impossible to make, or something like that cannot even exist. And from there, he went on to talk about the fundamental forces of nature of our universe, talk about the strong force, weak force, electromagnetism, gravitation, all that fun stuff. So I started to think about it. I was like, is that possible? Could a force field be created? But then it hit me, one of those light bulb moments, and I was like, force fields technically already exist. And what is that? Black holes. Think about it. First of all, what is a black hole? It's something that absolutely nothing can penetrate. Like they say, not even light can penetrate it. I don't care if you shoot a rocket at it, you shoot bullets at it, missiles, you throw a baseball at it, or anything. It's not going to penetrate. Nothing can penetrate a black hole. So that aspect, it's like a force field. Well, the second aspect, being invisible, well, a black hole is totally invisible. When you see something, whatever it is, whether it be a car, whether it be me, another person, whatever you see, what you're actually seeing is the light that's reflecting off of it. Well, since no light reflects off of a black hole, then it's impossible. You just cannot see, technically you cannot see a black hole. You can see where things are not, perhaps, but you cannot technically see a black hole. So, by all definitions, it is a force field. That being said, there's a couple of problems. First of all, although a black hole can act as a force field, that's not really what it's being used for in our galaxy. Say another galaxy, some beings from another galaxy, they wanted to attack our galaxy. Well, there's so many angles and different points that they could attack one of our planets or one of our stars from, that there would be no reason to attack from the center of our galaxy, which is where the black hole is. It's not like they're these people in another galaxy are like, okay, men, get all your rockets and fire directly at the center of their galaxy. No, that'd be ridiculous, because it'd be just like in the movies. You fire all your rockets, and they would get to a point, and essentially they would just vanish. Nothing would happen. It wouldn't penetrate. It'd be silly. Like I said, there's so many different angles that they could hit our galaxy from. Why shoot at the center where the black hole is? Why would they try to fire their missiles and stuff at our force field? It'd be ridiculous. So the first question is, how would you get a black hole to serve as a force field? You know, how would you get a black hole to surround your galaxy or your solar system or even your planet? That's where I guess you kind of get into the possible point. First of all, we can't really create black holes, and the black holes that do exist, we can't really move them around. It's not like we could take a bunch of black holes and position them around our galaxy to where no other galaxies can attack us. But essentially, in theory, it is possible. If some way we could, say, create not super massive black holes, but enough to something that just could surround our planet, something that we couldn't be too close to our planet, obviously, because the black hole would just suck our planet in. It'd have to be these black holes that are positioned at some distance away from our planet, but that essentially surround it, to where some oncoming enemy trying to attack our planet, they couldn't fly their ships with the black hole, they couldn't shoot their missiles through it, anything else. And again, you could either position these black holes around our planet itself, around our solar system, or if you had, maybe if you did have some supermassive black holes, you could position them all around our galaxy, and they would work as a force field. We would be essentially safe from all attacks. So anyways, just something that I was thinking about. I would love to hear you guys' opinions. Maybe other thoughts of how force fields can be created, how we could create black holes if you are some super physicist or something. Whatever it is, share it with me. But take it easy.